In the last few videos, we have seen the understanding of inverse trigonometric formulas, inverse trigonometric functions. In this video, we will deal with the inverse trigonometric formula. So basically, to remember all the formulas, what we need is to remember the formulas from trigonometry. And the required formulas are these three: associated angle formulas, compound angle formula, and multiple and submultiple angle formula. Okay, first we are coming to two basic formulas. Number one is that these formulas will be depending on the fact that for an invertible function f, if f is an invertible function, then what we can say about f, that f compose f inverse x equals to f inverse compose f of x is equals to x. And depending on this, what we get, if we take f as sine, then we will get that sine of sine inverse x will be x, and this x will be from where? See, the function sine inverse is applied on x, that means x will be from the domain of sine inverse, and that is minus 1 1. Similarly, if we take sine inverse first, then also it will be x, and now x will be from the domain of sine, so it will be minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Similarly, for other functions we have the same kind of formulas. Let me write them. So these are the rest of the formulas. You can pause the video and see the formulas. So depending on this property of inverse, we are getting all these formulas. Now we are moving to the next one. Okay. The next one is from the property of inverse, that if fx equal to y, then we can say f inverse y equals to x. Depending on this, we can say if sine theta equals to x, then theta will be sine inverse x. Now this thing will be required in many times. For the first one, the first basic trigonometrical property is that sine theta is equals to 1 by cosec theta. Now from that, if we take cosec theta as x, so if we take cosec theta as x, then from here we can say sin theta is 1 by x. So see, from there we can write that theta equals to sin inverse 1 by x, and if cosec theta equals to x, then we can say theta equals to cosec inverse x. So combining these two, we can write that cosec inverse x is nothing but sin inverse 1 by x. So see, from this property we can get this formula. So that's how we can say similarly the rest of it. Let me write them. Okay, so these two, So we can say sec inverse x equals to cos inverse 1 by x and cot inverse x equals to tan inverse 1 by x. Now from the properties of associated angles, see we have the trigonometrical formulas that sine of minus x is equals to minus sine x, or we can say if sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. So here if we take sine theta as x, then we can write this thing as sine of minus theta is minus x. So then minus theta will be sine inverse x, sorry, sine inverse, it will be minus x. Now see, from sine theta equals to x we can write theta equals to sine inverse minus x. If we combine these two, then we will get minus sine inverse x will be sine inverse minus x. So this is a formula. And similarly, say this is number 4. Similarly for cos, what we can get? We will get. So we have to find some formula for cos inverse of minus x. So if it is theta, then we can write cos theta equals to minus x. And if we take this minus in this side, then we can write this one as cos of pi minus theta. So from here we can write that cos inverse x will be pi minus theta, and that means cos inverse x is equals to pi minus, what is theta? From this it should be cos inverse of minus x. So we can say cos inverse minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. So that's how we can similarly get, let me box the formula. So similarly we can get for tan also that tan inverse minus x is equals to minus tan inverse x. And similarly for the rest of it, you can see these formulas are coming, that cosec inverse minus x will be minus cosec inverse x. Similarly, so these are the rest of the formulas with the properties from associated angles. Okay, there are more on associated angles. The next one is coming from the property that sine theta is equals to cos of pi by 2 minus theta. Now here if you take sine theta as x, that means sine inverse x is theta. So what we can say, that cos pi by 2 minus theta is equals to x, and that means pi by 2 minus sine inverse x is equals to cos inverse x. That means sine inverse x plus cos inverse x is equals to pi by 2. So basically it is saying that sine inverse x and cos inverse x are angles whose sum are pi by 2. So that means they are two, sine inverse x and cos inverse x are two complementary angles. That's why it is giving the sum as pi by 2. So depending on this we can get the next formulas. Let me write them. So these are the formulas using that property. Now we come to the formulas that are depending on compound angle formulas. So first of all, what are the compound angle formulas? So in compound angles, the first formula we have seen is that sine of theta plus phi becomes sin theta cos phi plus cos theta sin phi. Now here if we take sin theta as x and sin phi as y and put them in the formula, then we can get theta plus phi is equal to sine inverse of the whole thing. Now for sin theta it will be x, for cos phi it will be root over of 1 minus y square, for cos theta it is root over of 1 minus x square, and for sin phi it is y. So what is theta? If sin theta is x, then we can say theta is sine inverse x. Similarly, if phi cos sin phi is y, then we can say phi is sine inverse y. So depending on this, we get the formula that is corresponding to compound angles. It's a very important formula is in inverse trigonometry because it will be applied in most of the sums. Similarly, we can establish a formula for sine inverse x minus sine inverse y, and that will be sine inverse of the same thing, only a minus in the between. Okay, and also the formula for cos inverse x plus cos inverse y, you can tell it that it will be cos inverse of xy minus 1 minus x square 1 minus y square, because in this case we will be taking cos theta equals to x and cos phi equals to y, and similarly cos inverse x minus cos inverse y, here also it will be cos inverse of xy plus root over of these two terms. Also we can write the formula for tan, that tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, similarly it will be tan inverse of x plus y minus 1 by xy, x plus y by 1 minus xy, and similarly tan inverse x minus tan inverse y, that will be tan inverse x minus y by 1 plus xy. So now we are going to multiple and submultiple angles. So multiple angle formulas. So next we go to multiple angles. So here the first formula we know is sine 2 theta, and that is nothing but 2 sine theta cos theta. See, if we take sine theta as x, then what we will see, that in this part it will be 2x into root over of 1 minus x square, and this sine will come here. So we can write from this line that 2 theta is equal to sine inverse 2 sine theta cos theta, and that means sine inverse 2x root over of 1 minus x square. So here we can write, instead of theta we can write sine inverse x. So 2 sine inverse x will be sine inverse 2x into root over of 1 minus x square. That is the formula from the first formula from multiple angles. Okay, so similarly if we now take the formula of cos 2 theta, then it has three formulas. So let me write them. But when we are dealing with inverse trigonometrical function, we will be using only this one. So if we take cos theta as x, then we can write that cos 2 theta is equals to 2x square minus 1, taking cos theta as x. Then from here we can write 2 theta is cos inverse 2x square minus 1. So 2 cos inverse x is cos inverse 2x square minus 1. So these are the formulas for multiple angles. Also we have the formula for tan inverse. So I think you can now establish the formulas. Let me write them. So this is the formula with tan 2 theta. So next we have two special formulas of sine and cos in terms of tan. These are very important and they have very huge application. So we can write sine 2 theta as 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. 1 plus tan square theta. So here for this we can write this 2 theta as sine inverse of this. So which term we will take as x? So for sure we will take x equals to tan theta to reduce this one. So we can write 2 tan inverse x is equals to sine inverse 2x by 1 plus x square. So that's a very important formula. And also with cos we have another. Let me write the formula. So this is the formula with tan and cos. So similarly we also have formulas with cos angles of 3 theta. So let me write the formula. I think you can establish them. So these are the formulas with 3 theta angles. So here we conclude this video with the formulas of inverse trigonometrical functions.